freedom. Exodus 18. So now Moses has came back to his family, where he, with his wife and the father-in-law and stuff, where he was tending the herds and stuff before he was called to take take the children out of Israel out of Egypt. And one of the things I want to say with Moses, when he left Egypt, he ran. He ran because he knew they was after him, and it was no good thing in Egypt for him no more. And he ran, and a lot of us is not running from Egypt. Now the children of Israel are running from Egypt, but at the same token, they are always trying to get back to Egypt when they think it gets rough. Moses never did want to go back to Egypt. Once he realized that they was trying to kill him, he was never saying, I want to go back to Egypt. He was fine where he was going forward. And God is not in Egypt. Egypt is around us, but he ain't living in Egypt with us, living any kind of way. He's trying to draw us out of Egypt. And he drew Moses out. His conduct drew him away from Egypt and closer to the Lord. And the conduct and our character should always draw us near to the Lord. And the children of Israel is trying to learn this, drawing near to God. They're not used to that. They're really not used to drawing near to God. They're used to just being ruled and doing whatever they do, but they're not really used to being drawn near to God. So here they are now. Moses is taking them out of Egypt, and he is greeted by his father-in-law, who brings him his wife and his two sons, which is a blessing. Family is a blessing. Friends is a blessing. Those who care about you is a blessing. Opportunities is a blessing. Anything that God gives you as to add on to your life is a blessing. So he's met with his father-in-law, his wife, and his two children. Now the father-in-law now makes a statement. Now I know God is the God of all gods. He is the greater God. And again, a lot of things that we do as people, when they see that God is on your life, or you have favor, and then you give the glory to the Lord, it really makes people like, well, maybe this God thing is real. Because when he saw how Moses left, and he know why Moses left Egypt, he went back there and he brought all these people out. He said, boy, I know God is God of everything now. And the father-in-law is watching Moses, and what he realizes that Moses is he's really being weighed down, because all these people are coming to him with any and every situation or problem that they have, and they're wearing him out. They're wearing him out all day, all night, all day, all night. So his father-in-law tells him, won't you let the able men of certain groups or the tribes be the rulers of the small things, and if it's greater, then you can come to you, so you're not judging every single thing. Now this happens, and he makes this ruling, but it only works if God is in agreement. That's what we have to make sure, is when people come to you, let it be wise counsel of God. The advice is only good if God agrees with it. And a lot of times people are bringing us information, and God is not in agreement with it. He's not in agreement with it. And we're taking counsel. People tell you stuff, think about the word of God. And does what they're saying line up with the word of God? If it don't be doing it. Don't be running off doing stuff. Make sure God is in agreement with the things that people say to you, and then you want to say, "Oh, that sounds like a good idea." Make sure it's a good idea from God, not just in your mind or in the mind of the person who gave you. And I don't care what their statue is, like they're real smart, they've always done good, and that has nothing to do with them advising you in your life. Okay? So make sure that God is in agreement with anything and all things that has to pertain to you in your life. Well, that's my time. Stay free.